Today on the channel, the Jazwares Vault is unlocked once again, and today on the channel, we got the Ring of Honor Jazwares Bryan Danielson 1 of 5,000 exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Ring of Honor Jazwares Vault exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the 1 of 5,000 Bryan Danielson. But for all your Ring of Honor Bryan Danielson needs, make sure you hit up the Jazwares Vault. April 24th is when this bad boy goes up for sale. And of course, Bryan Danielson, one of the most popular performers of the last couple of decades, or I guess last decade at least. A lot of people might be after this one, as it is a 1 of 5,000. It is part of the Ring of Honor line. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. I give a special shout out to the Jazwares team for sending me an early sample of this one as well. So shout out to the old Jazwares team over there. Now, I will say one thing about the Jazwares Vault. I don't care what you're ordering from the Vault. I don't know if we've ever seen anything as protected as these Vault items. They're boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes with the figures inside of that. Just absolutely well protected. No issues with any of this stuff ever in 2 rounds of the Vault so far. Your mileage may vary, of course, but man, they do a really good job knowing that collectors are after these things to making sure they're in their pristine condition like these guys are right here. But this is one of the outer shell boxes. Right before you get to this one, you do get this. Very, very cool Ring of Honor, Bryan Danielson, of course. Bryan Danielson, Ring of Honor. Nice cardboard shipper. Almost Super 7-esque from back in the day. But looking pretty cool there. Jazwares, Ring of Honor. See you later. Goodbye. But now we get down to the money here. We get down to the packaging, and very interesting packaging on this one. A little slipcase cover. I don't know. Hear from you guys out there. Do you like this kind of cardboard covered thing? I mean, if you're going to display it like this, you really can't see the figure. But some people do like this. Some people don't. Be interested to hear your thoughts on the packaging design on these. Ring of Honor up there at the top. Got a young Bryan Danielson right down there. Got his name, of course. He's number 1, Series 1 in Ring of Honor. So interesting the way they're sending these out here. As we did get some Claudio in the last series, as we know. So Ankeny Omega. So a little bit out of order, but not the end of the world, if you ask me. Bryan Danielson on the side. Bryan Danielson on the side. Nothing on the back here. Just kind of a shadowy images of Bryan right there. But of course, this slides right out. A little slip cover action. I'm here for that. Looking good. I did forget to mention 1 of 5,000 sticker down low. See you later. Goodbye. But then there it is. Old Bryan Danielson, look at that packaging design right there. You get the extra head, get the Ring of Honor microphone, some hands, got his name down there. Once again, I think it says 1 of 5,000 Vault exclusive right up at the top once again. And then I'm going to open it up. Trying to remember best way to go in. I'm going to go in through the bottom. That's what I'm going to do. Going in through the bottom today. That's how we're going to do it with old Bryan Danielson. Going to pull this out. Maybe. There it is. Microphone fell right out, but there it is. Little side sky hook. Little Dan Quisenberry sidearm. Oh, shout out to Dan Quisenberry. If you know, you know. There is a little background there. Nothing too fun. See you later. Goodbye. Ring of Honor microphone fell out of there, so we do got that. Nice triangular microphone. Got the yellow and red attack Ring of Honor, ROH. Very old school Ring of Honor microphone there. I'm here for that. And then we get old Bryan Danielson. Look at this. Short hair, long hair, how do you like your Bryans? That's what you're going to ask. Beautiful robe. That is the scene stealer on this one, if you ask me, but looking very nice there. We do get a little Todd McFarlane rubber band. I guess it's just rubber band. I'm going to pop that out. I thought it was a twist tie at first. It is not. Pop that head out. Pop those hands out. And man, we're ready. We're ready for business. Dare I say, once again, a little monkey business. And this monkey does mean business, let me tell you that. Cut that out, and there we go. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll, strut and stroll like a young Marty Jannetty is what we're ready to do. But let's dive in. Accessories first. We got 2 Fists of Fury, 2 gripping hands out of the package. Choose your own hand adventure, as we always do say. Like the 2 Fists of Fury right here. Give him that old, I'm getting fired up. You can have a little of that going on, but it does look good. But now let's get down to the head sculpts. Man, oh man, a little bit torn on this one right here. How do you like your Bryan Danielson? I kind of think I'm going to use the head that's right out of the package here. The almost buzz cut going on. Very, very young Bryan Danielson right there. Very good head sculpt. To me, looks just like him. Your mileage may vary, but to me, I think that is a beautiful head sculpt for Bryan Danielson right here. Second head sculpt, pretty good as well. Obviously, a little bit of beard going on, a little bit more of a Justin Bieber-esque hair going there as well. But does look good. Both of these to me do look like Bryan Danielson, so I don't have any issues with this figure at all. Hardcore Bryan Danielson fans, you need 3 of these. 1 for in the box, 1 to displayed with both looks, 1 with robe off, 1 with robe on. There's a lot of different combinations you can go. Of course, the hands can mix and match between the two. But heads both looking exceptional on this one. No issue with either of these heads. Soft goods robe, oh, absolutely majestic. Got the American Dragon on the back there, looking good. You got the Dragon in silver here, American on this side in silver. Just a beautiful, beautiful soft goods jacket. Nice, high-quality robe on here. Very shiny feeling. Shiny a feeling? It could be. Why not? And then you get the silver inside. Very, very nice. And, of course, just going to be easily removed. Just slide that over the hand. Up, he's stuck in the hand. Maybe not as easy to remove it as I thought. Pull that out. There we go. All right, you got a beautiful robe. Now, this robe you could technically use with some other Bryan Danielson figures, whatever you want to do. You could use that other ways if you wanted to. And then you get down to the body here. Very AW Jazwares-esque, as you can imagine. Very plain Jane, as obviously he is not a lot of flash as far as the outfits go, especially in the ring. You get the maroon color throughout. You get the maroon trunks, just plain color, plain maroon knee pads, plain maroon boots and shin guards. And then, of course, you do get a little of those Asics down there. He's got some Asics sports going on. Who knows? But looking good here. White wrist tape, and that's it. A very plain base figure. You could usually use this as a base figure of a custom if you really wanted to in a lot of ways as well. Of course, articulation, we've seen it with the Jazwares figures, but we'll run through it here. Arm goes all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed, pinned elbows. Hands removable, back forth, side to side. Head removable, up, down, side to side. Pretty good head movement out of this guy here. Love the hula hoop at the top. Looking pretty good for movement there. Waist articulation, even a little ratchet in there. Listen to that. How about that right there? Leg does go up for us. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees once again. You do get the boot cut. Ankles back and forth, up and down, side to side. All that ankle articulation we're accustomed to right there. And does he fit on a ringside collectible Jazwares stand? What do you know? Like he was made to be on there. Fits perfectly on that stand there. Looking very, very good is old the American Dragon himself. In early days from Ring of Honor, when I think early days of Ring of Honor, this is one of the main players I think of. Not sure about you guys, but definitely warranted to be in here. Obviously an all-timer, obviously a huge star for AEW. Makes a lot of sense to get this in the Ring of Honor line. And this Ring of Honor line really becoming a fun subset line. I don't think it would set the world on fire out at traditional retail, but for what they're doing with the Vault, for me, really does work. It speaks to collectors, limited runs. It's not going to be for everybody. I think it makes a lot of sense, and I'm really excited about this Jazwares Vault. I'm excited about Mattel Creations too, but as of right now, Jazwares Vault, as of right now, I guess as we sit right here at this very table, 2 months in a row we've had releases. Are we going to have releases every single month? I think it's a great idea. I think 1 or 2 wrestling figures every single month could be something really fun. Harkens back to the old G.I. Joe figure subscription club if you were a member of that. Just really cool. You say, hey, I get these 2 things every single month. It's not as big of a chore as tracking things down at retail, and then you don't have 6 to 8 figures to buy all at once. It's just 1 or 2 at a time. Something fun about that, something simple about that, something really enjoyable that feels different than a lot of other lines in this day and age. So I really do like what they're doing right here. And this figure, as far as it goes, you really can't be against it. Beautiful soft goods, 2 good head sculpts, and then your typical AEW Jazwares body. You know what you're getting yourself into with this one. You really can't go wrong at this point. But of course, we do got the other Jazwares Bryan Danielson right there. So we get the young and old version, I guess is what we get. And we've got a few of these, and we got another Bryan. The next one we'll be unboxing on the channel is a Target exclusive, just starting to hit stores right now. So be on the lookout for that one if that is your thing. But then it also harkens back to the old Mattel Elite line. Always thought this was a very cool figure still to this day. The old Fan Central, I think, was it Fan Central? It was a Walmart exclusive. A little bit hard to get back in the day as well, but it's basically Mattel and Jazwares doing the same figure twice. Obviously, this is supposed to be early NXT, but really this is Ring of Honor Bryan Danielson, if you ask me. So really cool to get both versions of them and both interpretations of the robe. Not a bad robe over here, but obviously this is 5-6 years ago. What is time once again? This one has it eclipsed in feel and quality. There's no doubt about it for me. But really cool to get a yin and yang from Mattel and the Jazwares Corporation. So looking good. I got no complaints about this one. I enjoy this one. But what say you? Do you enjoy this one? Is this a pickup for you? Is it a pass, a long game, a no game? You guys let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Of course, you can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Don't forget my book, of course, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars Series. Hardcover exclusive, available at Barnes & Noble. Soft cover on Amazon. Appreciate all the support. Just nearly 700 pages of wrestling figure content. A lot of fun stuff in here and a labor of love if there ever was one. So I appreciate all the support right there. And if you want to hit me up on social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the American Dragon and Ring of Honor 2, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.